Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Oh, they're going deep here right off the ramp. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Saints nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
Trying the right side with Miller. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He was taken down behind the line.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're going to deny the trick play. The defense staying alert there, breaking up the second throw.
Intended for Chris Olave. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. 11.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And our first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, Thomas. 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Ready? Eyes high. Hunt. Down.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On one, ready?
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Gun. Cut. Cut. 180. 180. 12. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
On one, ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Start.
Working inside the red zone. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
On one, ready?
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Right up. Start.
Burrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Jack Fox, set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
5 at the 21-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
11, 180. Place hot. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down.
Gun. Start. 12. 11.
Third and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs. And third downs in the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on fourth down. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. From the gun, a give to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, it's Miller. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Working quickly here.
19.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 19. Go.
On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
18, right here. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12. Motion. Stop.
Burrow now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down.
My man. 11. Here we go. Right 80. Right hot. 12.
Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Saints 20.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, Bronco.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running once more with Miller. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
19,
Handoff here for Miller. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
here we go, set. Head to 60, head to 60.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And they'll throw third and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 180. Waiting time. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, M12. 11. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Waiting time. Hey, I got him, man. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
I got him. Hey, that's your man.
Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He finds Evans left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 180.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
Now Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On one, ready?
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180. 180 hot. 12. 11. Dot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
15 yards. And the Bengals.
11 empty.
1st and 10 at the 22.
First down, Burrow to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here we go. Can. Dot.
Brown does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
You gotta keep
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
11. Check. 12. 11 MT. Tape.
Here's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
Saints 20.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. It's everything he has under this one. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up. Brandon Jones. And the Bengals are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense to the line fast. Third down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Fourth and forever coming up. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go. Back. Right 80. Back.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
12. Here we go. Right 80. Right 80. 11. 11, Thomas. Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Right 80.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
He's just set. Right 80. Right 80. 11 MT, Kate. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 mighty. Stop.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Set up! Go!
Caught up the 2. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, 80.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right 80. 180 cut. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On one, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's get set. Oh, hey, can. 11, Thomas. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Stop. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken down at the 30. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Gun. Got. 180. Place up. 11, 11. Got.
Burrow to the air now. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
A give left side to Brown. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Back.
They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's get set. Right 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Let's get set. Right 8. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT. 11, MT. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Saints 28.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 1918. 19 Lions. Chap 60.
Working now from the gun. Cox into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in this sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets them back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll work against the blitz. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in a hurry up here. Now it's Miller. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
1918.
They run with Neal. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Caught quick right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
35-35. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Hey, can. 11, Thomas.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the big game downfield. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
42, Saints 35.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Miller. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
7-yard gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he gets in, touchdown! The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
On 2, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Cut. Wide 80. Cut.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals don't want to see this one go to overtime.
On one, ready?
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long.
11, 11. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
180. Place hot. Hot. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
Throwing now. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're gonna have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 2.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
180. What is hot? 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
On 1, ready?
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. They run. It's Miller. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking in the air here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks